Alright guys, it is that time of the day. It is tier list time. Yep, it is tier list time. Let's drink some water. Hold up, let me just It's time to make a legends plus weapons tier list. Yes, 2 in 1. You're getting 2 in this one video. You know what they say, right? 2 rabbits, 1 stone. 1 stone, 2 rabbits. I don't know the saying. You guys probably know what the saying is, but it doesn't matter. We're doing a tier list, like I already mentioned. 2 tier lists. We're gonna go from left to right over here. And PRIYA is included in this tier list, by the way, which is the newest character that got released recently. Yeah, let's just say recently. So now, how about we get this tier list started and put the character that we have to put in A tier. Bodvar, boom. A tier, the most solid character in the game. You cannot go wrong with this character. Very good SIGs, very good stats, very good weapon combination. Sword is a crazy weapon right now, and hammer is actually a weapon that most people just overlook. So yeah, we're gonna put the Bodvar up here. The better for S tier. If it was 2v2, it might even be S tier, but this is a 1-1 tier list mainly. Let's just say mainly. Maybe some 2v2 is influenced a bit here and there. Also, we don't need these 2 tiers. We're removing them. Boom, get out of here, F tier. Boom, get out here, D tier. We don't need you. C tier, I don't know, we're gonna leave C tier for now. Alright, now it's time for Cast. Where do we put Cast? Boom, B tier. She's just in B tier, that's what I'll have to say. She has Blaster as a secondary weapon. It is not too good in the current meta. It is not too good. Sure, her SIGs are kinda crazy on hammer, especially N-Light into side sig might be true on white health, I'm not entirely sure. Plus, D-Light into N-Sig on hammer is true at any health, which is crazy. But D-Sig on hammer? Why would you use D-Sig? Who uses that SIG? And then you have side sig on hammer, which is again very good, and it has 2 variations as well. Blaster SIGs are actually pretty good again, like very good signatures, but the thing is she does have Blaster as a secondary weapon, so yeah. Sorry, Cassidy. Orion, A tier, boom, simple as that. We put him in A tier, actually one of the better characters in 1s, even though he has Lance, which is surely better in 2s, but that doesn't mean this character lacks in 1s. He does have Spear, which has D-Light into Orion's N-Sig. True, when they don't have a dot. It does hit and it does spike insanely, like, oh my god, it spikes a lot off stage. If they're above yellow health, they're probably dead most of the time. And the SIGs are just good on both weapons, and some of them are even broken and unpunishable, but we don't talk about that. Do we now? No, we don't. We put him in A tier. Lord Rax, sorry bro, you have blasters, sorry. I'm just not putting you in A tier. You have blasters, plus your SIGs on blasters are horrible. Your blaster SIGs, sure, they're good, you know, they do what they are supposed to do, but they don't have force, they don't kill. Like, no, you don't have anything exceptional about you besides your Lance. This is actually a pretty good SIG, and it spikes quite good off stage. To the left or to the right, depends where you hit it. Oh, by the way, let me just say one thing before we continue. Side note here. Every character in S, A, or B are very, very good characters. The most exceptional ones are I'm gonna put in S tier, but these over here, A and B tier, are kind of very similar, so don't be like, oh, this character is in B tier. I would rather play an A tier character. It doesn't really matter too much. These tiers are very good, like of these characters in these 2 tiers, so don't worry about this. Just pick the character that you enjoy playing and you're gonna be good. It's a skill issue, not a character issue, let me just say that. So let's continue. Let's go to Nash now. But hold up guys, before we rank this character, I know that a lot of you guys haven't subscribed to this channel. So if you're new here or if you just haven't subscribed, just please scroll down and click on the magical button, because it helps me out a lot and it helps you out a lot. Because I have a lot of plans for this channel in the future. So trust me, lots of more content is gonna be on the channel, so make sure you don't miss it by smacking on that button. And now, ladies and gentlemen, how about we continue with this tier list? Sorry bro. Sorry, guys, I don't think I want to put this character any higher. But the thing is, he doesn't have blasters, so I'm gonna put him higher. You're gonna be the face of B tier, buddy. You are gonna be the face of B tier. Just because you don't have blasters, and just because you actually have decent SIGs. The SIGs are very good. On hammer, N-Sig and side SIG, very good SIGs which have a lot of force. On Spear, you're gonna be using mostly probably N-Sig and side SIG. Again, insane force with these signatures. This character would be probably A tier or above in 2v2s, but it's a 1-1 tier list main. So yeah, we're gonna put him up here. Also, he does have a lot of movement speed, and movement speed is the most important stat in the game, which is my opinion. I don't care about your opinion though, because it is like that. Movement speed is the most important stat in the game. Okay, now let's go to Queen Nai, which has no movement speed, and I was talking about the most important stat in the game. But she's an exception. She's actually an exception. We're gonna put her in A tier. You know why? Broken SIGs plus Katars. Katars are probably one of the top 5 weapons in current meta. Very good. They're very good right now. They didn't get nerfed in the last balance patch and in the balance patch before that, and even if they did, it was like some small nerf, -1 damage or something like that, that it doesn't really change anything. So yeah, Katars are super good. Her SIGs, if you're in gold, you probably know what I'm talking about, because you have been spammed by Queen 9 spammers probably all day. But yeah, her 6s are very good, and some of them are a bit, let's just say, above good. We're not gonna use the word broken here, no. So yes, even though she does have not that much movement speed, she does have spear plus guitars, very solid weapons, and yeah, she's gonna be up here for now. Hattori, do we put Hattori in front or behind? That is the question. We're probably gonna put her in front because I did say movement speed is the most important stat, and that is what Hattori does have. Even though she has no damage, and it's pretty hard being a Hattori main, I won't lie, because you can't really kill that often. Even though you do have sword, which is you know, made for killing your enemy. It's like any other weapon. What am I yapping about? You get the point though. Sword is easier to kill with than most of the other weapons. Yeah, she just lacks quite a bit of damage. She doesn't have the force to kill with, even with sword. Her sig though on N-Sig on sword is pretty exceptional, I would say. Very good sig. You can do Delight, Gravity Cancel, N-Sig, which is good. It can kill pretty early off the side if they don't have a dodge. Only if they don't have a dodge, that's when you use it. And then the Spear Sig, Side Sig, and N-Sig are good. D-Sig is pretty situational, you won't be using it most of the time. And the other two sword sigs, nah, they're good. D-Sig you can just use most of the time, I guess. Side sig I don't see why you would use, because you hit it on this side and it stands on the other side. Maybe if you want to cheese them off stage, but yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna put her here. Anyways, next legend is gonna be Roland, and Roland is in front of Hattori. He doesn't have as much movement speed as Hattori, but he does have decent damage, defense, and he does have sword. Bro, decent defense. He has like, holy, he has a lot of defense. By the way, I'm putting him in front of Hattori just because Roland got buffed. He got buffs recently, and the patch before that. His signatures keep getting buffed. Are they gonna keep buffing this character? I don't know. But let's just put Roland here. His sword has quite a few spammable signatures, like D-Sig and N-Sig. Side Sig on sword is pretty slow, and then the Lance Sigs are just pretty meh, even though they got buffed. N-Sig is kind of whack, and Side Sig, why would you use Side Sig on Lance when you have D-Sig? It just does the job better. Scarlet. Yeah, either in front or not in front of Nash. We're gonna put her here for now. I don't even want to talk about Scarlet too much. I just don't even see that many Scarlet players to generate properly. But yeah, I think she's just lacking. And by lacking, I mean you can't really do anything to fix her. It's just that her weapons, I don't know how good they're combined together. Even though Hammer is pretty good right now. Lance is a good weapon as well. No weapon is bad in the game currently, and probably won't be because they balanced the game pretty good in the last few years. Okay, now let's see. What do we say about Scarlet? Her Sigs and Sig on Hammer, most exceptional Sig, and then the other Sigs are just good. They're just good. That's about it. D-Sig, I guess, kills early, but nothing too special, And the Lance Sigs and Sig is probably the best one out there. Yep, that's about it. All the Sigs are pretty solid. Alright, Thatch time. We're gonna put Thatch right here. Right here, I'm telling you, Thatch might even be up here. We will see, we might move him later. But yeah, we're gonna leave him here for now. He has sword, insane signatures on sword, by the way. He has blasters, Delight and Sig on blasters, I think is a true combo on white health. Sadly, he does have two useless signatures on blasters, and by two I mean one, because they both, the two Sigs he has are N-Sig and Side Sig, and they cover kind of the same area, which makes one of the Sigs useless. Why would you need two Sigs that cover the same area, you know? But yeah. Yep, he has sword. He is gonna be up here, up top. He has sword. We can't put him below these characters that don't have sword. Sword is just too good right now. Ada. Do we put Ada in front or... Honestly, I'm debating putting these two in A tier because they are actually very good characters, even though they're not that played. But yeah, Ada's signatures, bro, they are just insane. The Spear Sigs are so good. Delight into N-Sig on Spear again is so broken. It spikes so much. Especially after their yellow health, above yellow health, let's say orange. When you do Delight, Gravity Cancel, and Sig on Spear, the spike is insane. You get a KO most of the times with it. And her blasters are actually feel smoother than some other Legend blasters, and I don't know why. Is it the dex? It might be. I think she does have quite a bit of movement speed and damage, and she doesn't have like enough defense, but you can't have all stats. All stats can't be good, you know, unless you're Diana, because she has probably the most balanced stats in the game. Like these stats, look at them, dude. These are Diana stats. Like they're too good. Hello. But yeah, we're gonna put these two in B tier. Maybe later we're gonna move them in A tier after we're done with the Legends tier list. And now let's continue on to Sentinel. Boom, put him right here. Right here. I'm not even gonna talk about it, bro. Sentinel is an underrated character, I'm telling you. Maybe some of his things aren't that good, like Side Sig on Hammer and D-Sig on Hammer, but bro, he has guitars, he has camera. Did I say camera? whatever, hammer. Let's calm down. I'm a bit too excited. So yes, we put him in A tier. His stats, very good as well. So yep, you're here. You're up here, buddy. You're with the big boys now. You're in A tier. Alright, and Lucien, probably the only Blasters character. Or not the only, if I put these two later in A tier, we'll see. Yeah, he's gonna be in A tier. I think Lucien is quite literally the best Blasters character designed in the game. Just holy. His Blasters feel even better than Ada's Blasters. I think he has the perfect stats for Blasters. And by that, I mean the Dex plus movement speed. I think for some reason on him, they're perfect. And when you're using the damage stance, it feels, bro, best character for Blasters. If you wanna enjoy Blasters and you're playing this game for fun, bro, play Lucien. Such a fun character. Such a fun character, I swear. Also, his Blaster Sticks are very good. Besides Side Stick, you're not gonna be using that one too much. And the Katar Sticks are just all around very good. The exceptional one is definitely gonna be the D-Sig on Katars. Very good signature. The only thing he's lacking is damage. But again, if he had like 6 damage, he would probably be front of 8 here, and you can't just have like good stats. Every single stat cannot be good. But even though if Lucien had similar stats to Diana, I don't think he would feel as good as he does right now with his stats. Just playing Blasters on Lucien feels like you're playing a whole different game. And now it's time for the weakest character in the game, as you guys know. Yeah, definitely. What am I yapping about? This guy is S tier, even after all the nerfs, after everything Brawlhalla tried to do to the Axe, plus just Teros 6 in general. No. In 1v1 and 2v2, this character is always gonna be S tier. You cannot change my opinion. And if you think that Teros is... Sure, I can agree with this. Maybe he's, you know, in A tier. But if you put him below B, then you need to get yourself checked. Because this character is insane. His SIGs, they just kill. They just kill. They don't have to kill. I'm telling you, sometimes they don't have to kill, but they kill. And by that, I mean that they kill too early. They kill too early, bro. But Pavelski has hammer and axe. Those weapons are pretty heavy. They hit hard. Shut up. They still kill too early. And yeah, probably the only bad SIG is D-Sig on hammer, but it's still usable. It is still usable. So we're just gonna put this guy here and shut up. Brynn next. Where do we put Brynn? I would say probably up here. But no, Heather has 4. Do I want to put her... Nah, I will put her in front of Lucien, actually, like this. I will put Brynn like this. For 2v2, she would be a lot higher, by the way, but it's a 1v1 tier list. So yeah, Brynn is gonna be here. Katars are more a 1v1 weapon than axes, and spear, even spear, yeah. So yeah, judging by that, I will put her here. And the reason why Ran is here, like I said earlier, he has a very broken true combo when someone has no dodge, and even when they have a dodge, you can try to use it. D-Light and second spear. And Lance, I think, is better in once than Axis. But let me say something here. Teros is up here just because, for some reason, his axe feels just better. His axe feels better than Brynn's axe, than Lance, than anything. I don't know. He's just a crazy character. But yeah, at the end of this legend tier list, I will move a few characters. So Orion might just move here besides Brynn, or Brynn might just move forward. So yeah, this is not the finalized version, so don't worry about that. Brynn's stats are very good. She does have a lot of movement speed. She has decent, no, not decent. She has above decent SIGs on spear. Her axe SIGs are pretty decent though, I would say, yeah. The most exceptional SIG is definitely N-SIG on spear. Bro, I love hitting that SIG. It's so satisfying. And it kills super early. Now moving on to Asuri, the other S tier character, which I might even put in front of Teros later on, we will see. This character, I am not even gonna just yap too much about it, just because Katars and Swords are so good in this current meta, and when you combine them together, you just get an S tier character. That's about it. War hasn't been nerfed in so long. It has been buffed or tweaked, and Katars haven't been nerfed recently. But even if they did get nerfed 2 or 3 patches ago, it was like a -1 damage nerf or something like that. I'm telling you, these two weapons, along with Asuri's stats, which are again nothing too crazy, but she does have decent stats. She does have the stats that do the job. She has a bit more dex than necessary probably, but that doesn't matter. She is still crazy. And yeah, bro, this character is just S tier. She's just super crazy. Her SIGs are nothing too special besides N-SIG on Katars, I would say. But they're all usable in different situations. So yeah, just balanced signatures. Besides the one SIG that is a bit exceptional, N-SIG on Katars. Okay, let's talk about Barraza now. Where do we put Barraza on this tier list, guys? I don't even know myself. Do we put him here? Might just go next to the other plastic characters, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna put him here. I think just Barraza is kind of over here. And even if you move him 1 or 2 characters ahead or behind, hold up, like this, it doesn't change the fact of how good these characters are, or like it doesn't change anything too much. There's like a 1 to 2% difference in these characters, guys, so don't be shocked if, for example, this character is in front of like this character. 1% difference probably. So let's just leave the Barraza over here. Nothing special about this character besides his high defense, I guess, and N-SIG on X, which has a crazy spike again off stage. Very, very insane spike. Side SIG on Blasters as well is a pretty good SIG if you want to kill your opponents and orange. I would say, yeah, it goes pretty early. But yeah, his other SIGs are not too good. Maybe one more exception is DC1X. Again, usable SIG. Alright, now on to Ember. Where do we put Ember? Probably in front of Sentinel. Probably something like this. Do we just put her even in front of Roland? I don't know. Because her stats are kind of lacking compared to these other characters' stats. Nah, we're gonna put her here. Yeah, let's put Ember over here. She does have Katars and a broken NC bow, which you should be abusing, and hopefully Brawlhalla realizes it's broken and they nerf it soon. But yeah, it covers way too much. We need a hitbox nerf on that SIG probably. And yeah, the other SIGs are just balanced. They're all good. Nothing too crazy on the Qatar signatures, and one of her boss SIGs, which is DC, has a crazy spike off stage, which you're not gonna be hitting most of the time. But it kills so early, I swear. If you hit that, pretty hard move to hit. Next character is Azoth, guys. Oh no. Where do we put this guy? This guy got buffed, by the way. He got buffed, but he's still not it. He is still not it in ones. I would say he's better in twos, but yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to buff this character. I just think his weapons don't fit together. I don't know, man. Let's just put him like right over here in front of Barraza or something. Good signatures, I would say, like, especially the Axe signatures. But the thing is, they're kind of made for twos, because you're not going to be hitting them in ones. Most of them you can escape. The DC is going to be the one that you're going to be struggling with the most probably. If you hit a side sig on Axe and your opponent is orange, they're going to fly away to a whole new universe, I swear. The force this character has when the SIGs actually hit is insane. So hopefully Brawlhalla doesn't buff that. We don't need more force on the SIGs. Definitely not. But yeah, I don't really know how to buff this character. He's still good though. He is still good. He's in B tier. He's not like down here. So yeah, this is something. Koji. We're gonna put Koji next to Bodvar. I really don't think Koji is better than Bodvar. So yeah, Bodvar is just too solid, bro. He's just too solid. Hammer and sword is so good right now. Thing is, bow doesn't fall too much behind. Bow is very good as well. And you know what? Koji has sword as well. The bow sig on Koji. Whoever animated Koji. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to hire that person to animate him. Okay, no, we're gonna stop there. Let's stop there. But whoever hired the person to animate Koji's signatures, he cooked, bro. The animations on N-Sig and Side-Sig on bow, so clean, bro. The bow effect is so clean. I know we were talking about the Legends tier list, but I had to mention that. And by the way, his bow signatures are all usable. All three signatures are insane. Delight into N-Sig on bow is a true combo where they have no dodge, and he kills pretty early. And this character is just, bro, Koji he has aura, you have to admit it. Just look at him. Look at him. He's pretty cute. Sorry, I'm losing it. We're gonna put him here. His stats are good. He's has 5 movement speed, I think, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, we deal with it. He has sword and bow. He has high dex. Yeah, good stats. I think you need high dex for bow, so. Well, honestly, debatable. Maybe above 6 dex is useless. And he has above 6 dex, but it's fine. These characters, probably over here. I would put him in front of these two, though. Yeah, this is a good spot for Ulgrim. I like this tier list. I'm cooking right now. No, Pavelski, you're not cooking. Shut up. I know better than you. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. This is my opinion. Sorry, I'm kind of losing it in the middle of the tier list. Sorry. Okay, now we're gonna put Ulgrim here. His Axe are all very good. All usable. Side sig kills when it shouldn't kill, but it just kills, you know. Just like Teros signatures. We don't talk about them. They SIGs like that just exist and we don't talk about them. God knows why. Axe are all good. Lance SIGs are all good. You know, nothing too crazy on them. There's kind of one let's say, useless SIG, which is D-Sig, but you can still use it to cover the edge. And I'm talking about D-Sig on Lance, you know. Yeah, it's usable, I guess. In 2s it's gonna be more usable. And in 2s this character is somewhere over here. But this is not a 2s tier list. It's a 1v1 tier list. So let's put him here. Diana. Ooh, where do we put Diana? I think we put her... Do we though? Do we put her in front of these two? Kind of debatable. She's either here, guys, or somewhere here. I don't think she's any higher than this. I think Diana is a very well-rounded character, but I just don't think it's the Diana meta, guys. I don't think it's the blasters meta. I don't think it's like a crazy bow meta. Sure, bow is good, but yeah, she's either here or here. For now, we're just gonna leave her in front of these two characters because they do have heavier weapons, and you know, the light weapons are usually better in ones. Well, Teros in this tier, by the way, he has heavy weapons, but yeah. Let's just put Diana here. And her stats, by the way, Diana's stats are so solid. Probably the most solid stats ever. Even on stances. Insanely balanced stats. Alright, now let's put Jhala just in front of Ember because sword plus 6 that kill. Again, when they shouldn't kill, they just kill. They kill very early. They kill very early on sword especially. And yeah, honestly, what else do we even talk about? Kind of debatable if I put her in front or behind Ember, but let's just leave her here for now. And some people would argue that she does have the potential to go over here. And honestly, if you put her here in your tier list, I would agree. I would see this and I would be like, yeah, makes sense. But for the sake of this, I would just do it in my personal opinion, you know, just leave her here for now. Again, this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. 1 or 2% difference doesn't really change anything too much. Low defense, Jhala. You have that low defense. If you had high defense, oh boy, you would be skyrocketing probably. Core. Where do we put Core? In 2s, I would put him probably in front of A or S tier. Like even S probably. Yeah, this character is so good, I swear. For once, maybe behind Sentinel, because I just think Katars are better than Gauntlets currently. So yeah, maybe behind or in front Sentinel. I don't see a better position for Core, honestly. Yeah, let's just leave Core here. Very good SIGs on Gauntlets, D-Sig and N-Sig. I think this character has 2 exceptional SIGs. N-Sig spikes crazy off stage. It's hard to hit though, but D-Sig is just super easy to hit. It covers a lot and he has decent force. Very good SIG. Hammer SIGs we don't talk about. We act like they don't exist because they're kind of bad. Maybe the side SIG is gonna be the one you're gonna be using the most. N SIG is usable as well, sure. D SIG, I don't know when you're gonna be using that. And his stats are pretty solid. So yeah, moving on to Wushang. Boom, S tier. I'm not even gonna talk about. No, I don't want to talk about Wushang. We're gonna move on to the other character. Oh wait, the other character is S tier too. Wow. Okay, we're gonna talk about Wushang, I guess. Let's talk about these 2 characters actually. Val and Wushang. Both have gauntlets. You know what? Gauntlets got nerfed. Yeah, they did get nerfed this recent patch. Didn't change too much. The weapon is still kind of crazy. Wushang, all of his signatures are insane. What I'm saying, insane. Bro. Insane. The most exceptional one, the Sigon gauntlets. By far. Side Sigon Spear is the second one. But then, you have 2 exceptional SIGs and then 3 insane SIGs. Actually, let's say 2 insane SIGs, which is N-Sig on Spear and N-Sig on Gauntlets. And then you have a very good SIG, which is Side SIG on Gauntlets, and a SIG that is pretty situational, which is D-Sig on Spear. This character is insane. Let me just say it like that. His stats, again, nothing too crazy. He does have a bit more dex than needed or than necessary, but it's fine. This character is too crazy. His stats don't really matter because he has all those things. And then Val. This character is just so solid, so good that I'm gonna put it above Bodvar. I would debate that Bodvar could even go with S tier and be in front of Val, or Val just goes in front like the head of A tier. But yeah, we're gonna leave Val here. A very good N-Sig, exceptional SIG is N-Sig on Sword, and then you have Side SIG on Sword. We have so many, 3 variations on a SIG is by the way crazy, and D-Sig on Sword is not that usable. But the Gauntlet SIGs, Side SIG is insanely good, D-Sig is pretty situational, and N-Sig again I would say is honestly pretty situational. But this character has insane stats plus insane weapon combinations, so S tier, just S tier. There's Val in front of Wushang, behind of Wushang. Debatable. I will leave Val here for now. Ragnir. Where do we put Ragnir? I think we're gonna put Ragnir in front of Lucien, in front of Brynn, in front of Ulgrim, and in front of Diana. And he stops here. Yeah, this is pretty good. Just because Diana has blasters, Lucien has blasters, and this guy has axe. I think axe is a bit better than blasters currently. Even though it's a heavy weapon, it shouldn't be that good in ones, but it just is better than blasters, so it is what it is. And actually he has higher movement speed Katars than Queen Nai, but I really don't want to put him in front of Queen Nai. I really think Queen Nai is an underrated character and she should be higher than Ragnir. Yeah, let's put Ragnir here and we're gonna chill on putting him in front for now. 2 good Katar SIGs, N-Sig and D-Sig, and 2 average Katar SIG, which is Side SIG. 2 insane Axe SIGs, which is N-Sig and Side SIG. Side SIG having 2 variations, off stage and on ground, and D-Sig on X. We act like it doesn't exist because you don't really need it when you have Side SIG and N-Sig on X. Like, you don't really need it. Yep, he's gonna be up here. Decent stats as well. So yeah, we'll leave him here. Cross is an exception with the Blaster characters as well. I will put him not in B tier, just like most of the other Blaster characters. I will put him somewhere, probably even in front of. Do I put him in front or not in front of Queen Nai? I wonder. But he does have Gauntlets. Gauntlets are very good. And his stats are very good, and his SIGs are very good. All of that just makes me want to put him even in front of Core. So I will put Cross here. I do have level 100 on this character, so if someone has the experience, it will be me to tell you guys where this character should be located on tiers. I do have a level 100 on Val, by the way, as well. And level 94 on Wushang, I think. So I do think Cross is better than Core in ones. Is he better than all of these characters? Again, pretty debatable. I would probably say 80 or 90% of them, he's not better. Insane SIGs on Gauntlets, especially, and pretty good SIGs on Blasters, let's say it like that. Pretty good SIGs on Blasters, and very good stats. And now, time for Mirage. I'm gonna put Mirage in front of all these suckers. All of them probably. Where do we put Mirage? Here? And honestly, my reasoning to why Mirage is this high is not sight. It is just that this character has so good signatures, bro. It is kind of like the Wushang situation, but not as broken as Wushang's for sure. So yeah, she just has so many good SIGs, and if she didn't have the SIGs that she does have, I would probably put her somewhere here, to be honest. maybe even further back, but most likely somewhere around here. So yeah, insane Sig on Spear. Most exceptional Sig is side Sig on Spear, Q super early, spikes, like insane spike off stage. Plus, kinda hard to punish because it's so fast. I think you can do side Sig into Enlight True as well on Whitehill on this character, on Spear, which is crazy. And honestly, our other Sigs are good in their own situation, so I'm not even gonna talk about them. She has insane Sigs. Even D-Sig is exceptional on Spear. It's so good. Alright, now let's move on to Nix. We'll put Nix here. Wow. She does have sight, but again, blasters. And again, do I really want to put her in front of Lucien? These two characters take a lot of skill to be played because they're not the best in the current meta. They both have blasters. So how about with, you know what? This looks pretty cool because Nix is looking to this side and Lucien is looking to this side. So this is gonna be my judgment to put Nix over here. But either way, if you're not satisfied with that judgment, Nix is probably here or here. So yeah, we're just gonna leave Nix here. This is a pretty good position for Nix. Blaster Sigs, probably the most exceptional one is N-Sig on blasters, honestly. D-Light into Chase Dodge N-Sig on blaster is a true combo that you can do if they don't have a dodge. And it kills pretty early if you hit it off stage. D-Light, Chase Dodge, N-Sig, boom, they just fly and die. And then she does not have too much damage. Blasters, side Sigs, honestly I don't really like side Sig on side too much. I would much prefer a Mordex side Sig. Oh! Now that we're talking about Mordex, hello, go to S tier, bro. You're gonna be at the bottom of S tier. This is probably the character that is always gonna be S tier or head of A tier. Like, very solid character. Again, I have level 100 on this character, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, just two insane weapons for once. This character has the most tournaments won as well. So yeah, the Sigs and Sig on gauntlets, no one uses that, literally. Most of the time you're not going to be using Sig on gauntlets. I'm just going to tell you the Sigs that you won't be using, because I think you've seen which Sigs are most people use on Mordex. Sig on gauntlets you won't be using. That's it, by the way. You're gonna be using every other Sig because they're all good. Most exceptional Sig is probably, honestly, I wonder. I would say side Sig, honestly. It's such a basic side Sig, but it's very good. It does the job perfectly. Some people debate it and say it's D Sig or even N Sig on the side because, bro, they're all just good. Maybe he doesn't have exceptional Sigs, but they're just insanely good. Let's just say 3 insanely good Sigs on the side. And that makes this character pretty high tier. Along with the stats, plus the weapon combination, plus... yeah, that's it. That's it. Alright, so our next character is Yumiko, and Yumiko is a very interesting case, just because this is one of the only characters that high dex matters on, because hammer on high dex is quite crazy. That's why Yumiko's hammer is probably better than every single hammer in this tier list. But does that make her S tier? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think Yumiko is S tier, but she's gonna be somewhere in A tier, and let's see where exactly we're gonna put her. And I have decided to put Yumiko right in front of Core. But not in front of Cross, because I think Cross is a bit better than Yumiko. Her hammer is what carries her, literally. Her high dex hammer is just... it's so hard to punish it. You can just spam moves on a heavy weapon, which is insane. Her Sigs are pretty unique, by the way. Like the N-Sig and D-Sig on bow. Pretty unique Sigs, like those pirates, you know, that are on your screen that like you have to combo into them. And the amount of true combos this character has is just insane. You can zero to that offstage true on this character. Crazy. N-Sig into downer into recovery. I think that was the combo. All of those stuff is why I would put her kind of over here. She could even potentially go somewhere here. Won't change the fact too much that she's just super good. Next character is Artemis. This character struggles with killing a lot though. This character struggles a lot with killing. Even though she doesn't have a Q option like Artemis and Nix do, like Lucien and Nix do, my bad. I would put her higher than them. Would it be much higher? I don't think so, but somewhere over here. I mean, maybe that's much higher, I guess. Again, she's right in front of Core. Thing is, she really doesn't have a Q option. If it's not her side Sig on lands or her side or her signatures on side, I don't know how you're gonna be killing. That is the only reason why she's lower. And if she did had a weapon with a true combo Q confirm, like most of these other characters do. Sentinel has hammer, Cross has blasters, Yumiko has hammer. So yeah, we're gonna put Artemis somewhere over here. She has very good Sigs on the side though, and very exceptionally good Sig. Not exceptional, let's say insanely good Sig on lands, which is side Sig. And this Sig is pretty good as well, with spikes good off stage. Right now, Caspian. Where do we put Caspian? This guy has insane Sigs, and his weapons, you can't really kill with his weapons, but he does have a good side Sig on gauntlets that can kill pretty early. I don't think Caspian is below Artemis, honestly. He has to be above. And probably even above Yumiko and Cross. Yeah, something like this. So yeah, about Caspian, even though this character can't really kill, I would still put him up here. All these other characters do have a Q confirmed. And if you wanna count out Mirage, sure, but her 6 just make up for it. And you have T-Light Recovery or Sidra on Spear, so yeah, Caspian is gonna be up here. I think he's pretty good, but he doesn't really have a Q option. And I think his 2 weapons are not really as good as a fit as maybe Mordex's 2 weapons, like Siren Gauntlets is just better than Gauntlets and Katars. For some reason, it's easier to kill with Mordex than it is with Caspian, and I cannot, literally, it's hard to explain why. But Caspian is pretty good, that's why he's this high. Katars meta, guys, I'm telling you. Well, maybe not Katars meta, but Katars are so good, I swear. And Gauntlets are still very good. Now moving on to Sidra. Oh boy. Up here, easy, up here. I think Sidra is so good right now. She has sword and cannon is so good. I think they nerfed it quite a lot and it's still so good. I honestly don't see a big difference after the nerf, but yeah, Sidra is up here, bro. Both of her weapons, by the way, have Q confirms, which is instantly moves her high. And yeah, bro, her 6 DC gun sword is just crazy for offstage kills, just crazy. Her cannon 6 are not the craziest, definitely not the craziest, but with this character you don't really need 6, and with most sword characters you don't really need to have like insane 6 because sword can just get you the kills. And she has cannon as a string weapon which can get you the damage. We're gonna put her in S tier. Oh wait, S tier? What am I yapping about? A tier. And it's debatable if we put her in front or behind of Koji. But yeah, that is about her. Also her stats are very good. Now it's time to talk about Zu. Where do we put this guy, bro? I think he's always super good, by the way. I don't think I want to put him in S tier though. With the cannon nerf, and he doesn't have sword, I really don't want to put him in S tier. I really want to put him in A tier high though, because he is super good. And he does have a Q option, unlike Caspian. I will just put him in front of Caspian, probably. Honestly, this character is kind of hard to put in a tier list, bro, because his damage is just... When you have 10 damage as a character, it might just instantly make it at least top of A tier, because he does so much damage. I'm just gonna put him pretty high, just because of the reason that he has so much damage, and 2 moves just make up for everything. Like if you get hit 5 times, you can do 2 moves and you can get the same damage. I'll just put him pretty high just because of that. He might even have to go higher, but I'm not gonna overdo it. We're gonna leave him here. I don't want to put him in front of Mirage as of now. I might change my opinion though if like I play more ranked against Zu, for example, and if I see how good he actually is. That's how I actually change my opinions on these tier lists. And if I see a legend, like the potential of a legend, when some player showcases it, or if like I can imagine it better when I play against someone, and I'm like, damn, this character actually has more potential. I'm gonna put him higher. No, that's my thinking. But now we're gonna just leave him here. I'm yapping too much. His 6 are, by the way, not too good, most of them. But the thing is, oh boy, they do have so much force, just because he has so much force. And D-Sig is also very good if someone is trying to get back up on the edge. Like, it's pretty good to cover. Now, moving on to Kaya. Oh, where do we put Kaya on this tier list? She's still pretty good for a 1v1 character. She definitely is. Yeah, guys, honestly, I think I will put Kaya here. Like, we've seen the potential of Kaya. Like, I don't think I need to explain myself too much. There were quite a lot of people that played Kaya and plays very good with her. So, I think she even has more potential. I will put her not in front of Zu. I really don't want to do that. So, let's put her somewhere over here. What is her most exceptional sig? Bro, N-Sig on bow. It is so good. I love that sig. I love looking at that sig. It's so clean. And then second one is probably DC on Spear. Very good again. And our hair sigs are usable. Besides side sig on Spear is gonna be harder to use in some situations, but it's still usable. Yep, just very good character for once. And now moving on to Isaiah. I don't want to put this character too high again, blast. But I will put him in A tier. Probably at the bottom of A tier. So like that. Yeah, honestly, I will put him at the bottom of A tier. And honestly, that's only because of cannon. Blasters do not do anything in this case. They do not do anything. And now I'm actually kind of debating to move these two up to A tier. I really don't think they deserve the B tier. I really don't. And we're gonna see towards the end of this Legends tier list. I might move them up. But yeah, this character just has nothing special in his signatures about him. Literally, I don't see one exceptional 6 in his signature kit. Some of them are good. You have like DC on Cannon, which is good for offstage. You have Side Sigon Blasters, good for killing. But nothing too crazy. Why did I type Isaiah stats and then... Who is this? Isaiah Thomas, American basketball point guard. What am I looking at? Thank you. This is what I wanted to see. I mean, his stats are pretty good though. Okay, for movement speed, lacking. Most important stat, lacking. But the rest of it are pretty decent. And I don't... is it minus dex plus movement speed? I'm not sure what his stance for movement speed does. Okay, so it's minus damage plus movement speed. Interesting. I don't think that's too good. Yeah, he's just gonna stay here. Oh, Jiro. Oh, bro, this character is underrated again. I will put him high. I will put him pretty high, I swear. He has sword, you can kill with this character, keep that in mind. He instantly moves up like a tier, so he's not B tier. And the thing is, Thatch is B tier only because of blasters, keep that in mind. And I might just move him up later, we'll see. So yeah, let's see, where do we put Jiro? He has silent sword, and decent signatures, honestly. Nothing too crazy again. Side Sig on Sword is probably the best. We'll put him in front of Caspian. Just because Caspian can't Q, he can Q. And by can't Q, I mean Caspian doesn't have a true Q confirm, unlike Jiro. But Jiro doesn't have too much defense, does he? So he's not gonna be too high. I think this is a good spot for him, like below Sentinel, or maybe even in front next to Ember. All these low defense characters, by the way, Jhala, Ember, Jiro, they're all close to each other. Hattori is kind of far though, but yeah. Oh, Linfei, this character is super good. I will probably put her up here. She's even S tier, I swear. She's even S tier. Guys, I promise this character could be S tier, and she might just be, but I'm not fully sure yet. So if I'm doing an updated version of this tier list, I might just put her S tier. I don't know if I put her in front of Bodvar or not. I'm gonna put her in front of Bodvar, bro. But Bodvar is such a good head for A tier. I don't know. You know what? Let's leave her right next to Bodvar for now. I think she is so good. She is such a good character. And it's so hard to punish her because she has so much dex, and Sigon Khan is unpunishable even after he got nerfed. So next tier list, she might just be S tier. I need to play against Linfei a bit more to find out, but I played against some Linfei players and I realized how good she is. Alright, Zario. Oh boy, this character is insane for twos, but not as much for ones, not as much. I haven't played against too many Zarios to really know where to put this character, I won't lie. In ones, I would say somewhere over here. Somewhere over here in the middle, because I'm not too sure where to put him, but in my opinion, he will be A tier. He's not an S tier character for ones. She's probably the one and only character that I'm not too sure where to put. But somewhere over here is his place. Probably 5 characters in front or below. I don't think it's gonna be below though. So yeah, somewhere over here is gonna be his spot. We're gonna put him over here. Raymond, pro, this character. Crazy character. Even though he has a heavy weapon, he's gonna go pretty high up in one for the ones tier list. Let's see. Somewhere over here, I think, yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot. Murto in front. I mean, it doesn't really matter. In front, so let's just put him in front of Kai, I guess. Alright, so yeah, Raymond just insane D6 spike with Axe off stage. Ensig, by the way, on I'm dying. Ensig on Axe Q's super early. And D6 and the side sig, my bad, on Axe is pretty unpunishable. The Gauntlet Sigs are not as good. I think it was the Axe Sigs, but you know, they're fine. They're fine. And next is Dusk. Again, I think this character should be higher than all these at the bottom of A tier. I don't know how high he's gonna go, but let's see. He does have low defense though. Does have low defense. Next to Hattori, buddy. You go next to Hattori. You're not going in front of the sword character, I'm sorry. Orb is pretty good even though it just got nerfed, but it's still pretty good. And this character 6 actually kills so early. Just no one plays him and no one can understand how early his pure 6 kill. Even the Orb side 6 bro, he kills so early. On to Fate. Definitely in front of all these characters. Not by too much. Definitely in front of Jiro. Let's see, where do we put Fate actually? Probably would put her in front of all of these characters. I don't think she might even be better than some of the characters up here, but this is the safe bet. We're gonna put her Fate here. Orb can kill. Side, good string weapon. Orb, good string weapon. Her Sigs on side, pretty good besides T-Sig. Side Sig is so good for spiking. And you can hold it and you get like that larger blast. The Orb and Sig is actually insane as well. This character is here, has to be here. And her stats are solid stats. Alright, let's go Thor. Though I'm not putting Thor in front of Fate, no way, but he is gonna be quite high. I don't wonder if I put him here or below. Let's see. And yep, I just realized I want to put him a bit below, probably in front of Jiro. Something like this should be fine for Thor. I haven't seen too many Thor players, by the way, but I really think this character has potential. He does have high defense. He does have 2 weapons that can KO. What else do you need? He does have decent 6, and by decent, I mean some of them are kind of crazy. The Hammer 6 are probably better than the Orb 6. This 6 side 6, very good 6 on Hammer. And again, his stats are crazy. Petra. Petra. Probably next to Thor. Honestly, next to Thor somewhere. Let's put Petra in front of Thor. Yeah, I think Petra does have a bit more potential than Thor does. Don't really talk too much about Petra. I mean, Ensig is very good on gauntlets. Probably the best Sig she has. And all of the other Sigs are literally, they're usable. She has very good 6 signatures. Next character, Vector. Bro, where do we put Vector on this tier list? I would put him somewhere in the middle again. Probably in front of Zario. Thing is, I haven't played against so many Vector players to understand what this character is capable of. He could be probably even somewhere like, I don't think he's in front of Fate, but there's a chance we could put him anywhere from this spot over here. Like here. From Cross or from Yumiko to somewhere over here he could be put. But I'm being honest with you guys, I really haven't played against too many Vectors to understand the true potential of this character. He's a kind of a clunky character, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna put him here. Yeah, we're gonna leave Vector here. I think the other characters do have a lot more potential than Vector. Even Jiro, yes, even Jiro. Volkov is really a character that I don't want to put lower than Zario, Artemis, and Kor, and Hattori, and probably... No, I don't think I'm gonna put him below Dusk. But yeah, I just don't think it's Volkov time, guys. I don't think this character is good right now. High-Dex Axe, I think, does nothing. I don't like High-Dex Axe. It's so different when you play, for example, High-Dex Hammer. Like, it does the job. High-Dex for Hammer actually does something, but for Axe it feels like it doesn't do as much. And yeah, Volkov has no movement speed, which is a vital stat in the game. Most important stat. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave Volkov here, probably even here. And by the way, I wanna put real quick Queen in front of Dusk. Alright, now on to Onyx. Onyx is a very good character. For 2's, insane character. For 1's, again, insane character. Where do we put Onyx? I think Fate is better than Onyx. Yeah, Fate has to be better than Onyx, no way. Cannon is good, Gaunters are good. We're putting Onyx high. So he's pretty high in the tier list. Wait, she's pretty high in the tier list. I'm sorry, mommy Onyx. I am super sorry. I don't think Onyx are good. I will keep it a buck. Side Sig on Gauntlets, not too good. End Sig on Gauntlets, totally. I hate that Sig. It's so useless. Dango is so horrible. Okay, sometimes it does work, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. D Sig, best Sig on Onyx. Sig on Gauntlets is probably the best Sig. Debatable between that and End Sig on Cannon, because End Sig on Cannon is pretty good as well. And then Side Sig on Cannon is good, and then D Sig on Cannon is meh. But the defense? Whoa, that is a good stat. Oh, 8 defense, I think Onyx has, I'm not sure. Very good defense. So yeah, Onyx is this high. And JM probably S tier. Yep, straight up S tier. This character is S tier. No question about it. Greatsword didn't get a nerf. This patch and last patch, I think, maybe last patch did get a nerf. Doesn't matter, I didn't notice it, okay? This weapon is insane. And JM has sword on top of that. He has 2 swords. A fat, massive sword. And a small, tiny sword. Yep, I'm yapping, sorry. Alright, let's see now. Where do we put... Actually, we're gonna fix this S tier later. We're just gonna put Jen in S tier, and then towards the end, we're gonna change some stuff. Alright, Mako. Oh, Mako's gonna be high. Oh, how high though? How high are we talking? Honestly? This high, right below Jayan. She's about to eat Jayan. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it. This tier list is taking way too long. It's like 1 hour plus now. I'm doing it for you guys, so this is good for you guys if you wanna like see the tiers of the characters. It's fun. And yeah, Mako, Greatsword. Greatsword is so good right now, like insanely good. Top tier weapon, top 5 if not top 3. We're gonna see soon. I'm gonna tell you in the weapons tier list. I'm telling you, this character is actually so good. And even though she technically doesn't have a true kill confirm, doesn't matter. You're gonna be getting kills with the D-Sig. If not, you're gonna be doing mix-ups. You're gonna be going crazy on this character. She's kind of like something like Mordex, but not exactly. Probably D-Sig on both weapons are the best Sigs. I mean, N-Sig on Katars is pretty good for spiking off stage as well, but overall solid signatures. Magyar, I actually don't know if I put Magyar in front or... Nah, it's gonna be behind Mako, but I really think this character, guys, I'm telling you, this character is actually good now, because they nerfed everything, but they didn't nerf Greatsword. And Katars, by the way, they didn't nerf Katars this recent patch. This character is Magyar, this high though. Let me think for a second. How about we chew on this high placement? This is a bit better. Like, it's not too crazy, you know, like this is the danger zone over here. But yeah, I'm telling you, Magyar is no longer a horrible character. I'm telling you guys. I played Magyar against an Ulgrim, which was in one of my videos where I was playing tournaments. And the video was titled, I played the worst character against, like in a tournament or whatever. I don't know exactly what the title was. But I managed to beat quite a lot of higher tier characters with Magyar. And that was before some stuff got nerfed. Before Axe got a small nerf again. So yeah, I really think this character is pretty good. Some people might not agree with me, but I just think he is. Greatsword is in such a good spot right now that only that literally makes me want to put Magyar this high. And Hammer as well is at such a good spot. Keep in mind, both of his weapons didn't get nerfed this patch. This is crazy good. Maybe there's gonna be an update tier list if they get nerfed. We'll see. And one thing is that I really don't want to put Magyar in front of Onyx, so I'm gonna have to move Magyar one more character below. The only thing about Magyar is he doesn't have too much movement speed. This character struggles off stage so much. If you were smart, you would know to not go off stage though. And again, I really haven't played against too many Magyars, so my decision here might not be the best. I would put Magyar here or somewhere here, I think. But that doesn't change the fact that this character is actually good. Now this character is good. Used to be horrible, now it's good. Next patch, it might still be lower. Who knows? We will see. Reno. I don't like Reno. I really don't like Reno. Both of his weapons, I don't think they're too good together. Is he better than Isaiah? He is definitely better than Isaiah. Is he better than Lucien? Lucien has guitars. Nix has sides. Brynn has crazy sigs. Well, not too crazy, but Ulgrim has insane axes and insane stats. Then it has just the better version of Reno. Then it's just literally a better version of Reno. No, I don't think I'm gonna put Reno higher than this. 8 tier though. That means he's good. Munin. Oh, where do I put Munin? Huh. I forgot this character exists. Probably in front of Diana, honestly. I would probably put Munin. But Munin has 2 very good weapons. Ragnir has 1 weapon that is kind of lacking in once, which is axe. Yep, Munin is gonna move a few tiers. Somewhere over here. Honestly, probably even higher. And yep, he's gonna move actually a lot higher. In front or behind Yumiko, something like this. And it probably will be in front, actually. Yeah, we're gonna put Munin over here. My judgment for that is that his stats are... Hold up, am I tripping? Let me just check his stats real quick. Yep, he does have pretty solid stats. Pretty solid stats. Low defense. But if you use a stance, it's minus movement speed and defense. Yep, that's what I thought so. Base or defense stance probably the best for this character. But yeah, Munin has just 2 insane weapons. Not insane, but the 2 weapons are just very good. His sigs are nothing crazy, by the way. I guess his best sig is... I would say side sig on bow, honestly. Or DC on bow. And the side sigs are just... They're just good. Arcadia, annoying character. Such an annoying character. I swear this character is so annoying. So annoying. And I think she's gonna go pretty high in this tier list as well, by the way. So I think in front of Magyar even. Yep, it has to be in front of Magyar. But thing is, Magyar does have hammer. I'm not sure if hammer or spear is better right now. Next to each other is pretty fine. I guess Magyar's stats are just lacking too much to put him in front of Arcadia. Not really. Arcadia stats are horrible. So hold up. 4 movement speed. 4 movement speed. She does have more dex, but do you really need dex? This guy has more defense though. Defense is very important, keep that in mind. Whatever though, we're just gonna leave it like this. I think it doesn't matter whoever's in front, it's not gonna change anything too much. Ezio, actually a character that I don't see often. Again, and it's pretty good. He has sword and orb, basically 2 swords, because orb is kind of like sword, like when it comes to killing. So let's see, where do we put Ezio in this tier list? I would put him in front of Jiro for sure. Pretty sure Ezio has 4 defense. Yeah, he does have 4 defense with a stance. There's a very good stance. Yep, best stance for Ezio. So 5 defense and 6 dex on that stance. Yeah, that's a pretty good stance. I will probably put him somewhere over here. Very good character. He has 2 weapons you can kill with. And his stats are very balanced. These 2 characters have low defense. Alright, Tezca. Let's see. Where do we put... Bro, this character is S tier, no? No, this character has to be S tier. Like, there's no question, no? Head of A or S tier? I will probably put him in S though. Very, very, very good character. In both game modes. But yeah, insane signatures, let me say that. On gauntlets, insane signatures. On boots, D-Sig and N-Sig are the best. And then side Sig is just... It's okay, but DC and Instant boosts are pretty good. This guy's signature skill so early on gauntlets. It's insane. It is insane. We're just putting him in S tier. Yeah, gauntlets and battle boots. I don't know how good of a combination it is. I guess it does work if you can just go crazy on Tezca, because he clearly has those 2 weapons. And I play against so many Tezca players, I think he's just S tier. We're gonna leave him here. Thea. Where do we put Thea? I don't want to put her too high, because I don't think she deserves it. The dex is kind of not it for Thea, but she does have an annoying DC on lance, which is it's impossible to punish. DC on lance is impossible to punish. It is crazy broken. Our other 6 on lance though, well, they're okay, I guess. And the battle boot 6, they're okay, I guess. Besides, then Sig is pretty good. I haven't played too much against Thea though. Where do we put Thea realistically? Let's think. I think I figured it out. I want to put her in B tier, guys. Like, quite honestly, I don't think this character is too crazy. She is good, but nothing too special. Thea players do not fear. B tier is a good tier. Your character is not in C tier or below. It means all these characters are viable and you can win tournaments with them. And I did a quick change over here, made the S tier exceptional, because these characters truly are exceptional, and I'm saying this word today a lot, so I just decided to put it up here. These characters here are very good, and these characters are just like quite literally 5% worse than the characters in tier A. So this is nothing too crazy. And then with Thea, I'm not sure if this is the right place. She is like the same thing with Zario. I'm not sure where to place Thea. Zario is definitely in A tier. I'm not sure if Thea is in B or like above that. But yeah, Red Raptor. I do think this guy is a bit higher than Isaiah. Guys, I think I will leave Red Raptor here. And I'm not even joking. I'm not sure if there was someone that won a tournament with Red Raptor recently, but that doesn't mean that the character is absolutely broken or anything like that. If you're good on this character and you're winning tournaments on this character, it just means that you're good at the game. Because I don't think this character has anything too special about him. Ensig on battle boots, if I remember correctly, it's probably the best sig that he has. He has that motorcycle sig, which is pretty annoying, and I'm not sure what weapon it is. I think it's an orb. But yeah, we're putting him here. Loki. I'm gonna put Loki higher than these characters. He has guitars and side. Pretty interesting combination, if you ask me. Probably somewhere over here. His sigs are just not the Mordex type of signatures. They just don't kill that early. You hit a sig on Loki, they just don't move. They move like 1 centimeter to the right, and that's about it. They don't have the same sig setups that Mordex has. Loki is just missing out of those. You can't really kill with this character. That's a big issue in this game. If you can't kill, it's a big issue. I'm getting serious, sorry. So yeah, where do we put Loki? I would say here. If I see someone going crazy on Loki, I might change my opinion on Loki, but he might have more potential, but for now I haven't seen it. If I see a speck of it, or like a small amount of it, I will move him quite a lot forward, because his weapons have the potential to be a lot higher than like he is right now. The thing is, I'm not sure if that's the case, or I'm just yapping right now, so I can't put him higher than this. We're gonna leave Loki here. 7. He has spear and cannon. Where do I put 7, bro? Who plays 7? Why does no one play these new characters? 7 has nothing crazy about him though, honestly. I don't want to put him high. There's nothing crazy about this character. I think he was broken on release or something, but I think they nerfed his 6 quite a lot. Not really broken even, but he was super good on release. Honestly, I don't even remember that much. We're just gonna put him here for now. His signatures are pretty unique. You have like that spear thing where you can make your signatures go further when they're in red flames or whatever, but yeah, he doesn't have too crazy signatures. You can do delight and sig, I think, on spear if they don't have a dodge, and it's pretty good. His side on spear is actually crazy. I will say that his side on spear is pretty crazy. Not educated enough, guys. I think 7 stays here. Vivi, where does Vivi go? Vivi goes, bro. Vivi has a broken D-sig on battle boost, so that makes her so good. I swear, that sig just makes her so good. Even though she has blasters, I would put her a lot higher just because of that sig. And battle boosts are actually a very good weapon as well. Honestly, I think I want to put Vivi somewhere here. Vivi has blasters and battle boots, which I don't know if blasters should be this high. Oh, Cross is here. I will put Vivi next to Cross. This sounds reasonable. And now that I put Vivi here, I might just want to move Red Raptor towards the end of this video. But let's talk about Imugi for now. Let's see. What do we do with Imugi? This guy has insane signatures, by the way. They nerfed them. I don't know how much they nerfed them, but I think they nerfed them recently, like this recent patch. So that's big. Axe and Greatsword. Does have Greatsword. He does have Greatsword. We're gonna put him high. We're gonna put him pretty high. His 6 got recently nerfed, so I think Greatsword is such a good weapon, guys. I'm telling you, such a good weapon. I moved him instantly above all the other characters because I just think Greatsword is that good. And he does have Axe as a secondary weapon, which is pretty good. Question is, do I move him in front of these 3 sword characters? Or do I not? It's pretty debatable, but I will leave him here. King Zu, I really don't like this character. The battle boot 6 are super slow. The hammer 6 and 6 is so good. Yeah, the other 6 are just a bit too slow, I think. I like the side 6 is actually super good as well. But yeah, if a battle boost character should be here, I would say it's Zuva. And I will move Red Raptor here probably. Alright, and now it's time for the best character. Literally the best character in the game right now. Sword plus the new weapon. Are you even surprised? Like, are you even surprised? This character is S tier. Probably should even have a tier for herself. You know, every weapon on release is insanely strong. And I did play chakram for a bit. And I'm telling you, this weapon is the best aerial weapon in the game. Better than bow. Oh my god, the amount of stuff you can cover in the air with this weapon is just insane. It is just insane. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna put Priya here and just call it a good day. Her 6, by the way, not too crazy. Her 6 do the work that needs to be done. Nothing too crazy, but her weapon being new, fresh, and you know, every new weapon is kinda crazy. And her having sword as a secondary weapon, front of S tier. Quite literally best character in the game. Will she get nerfed? Yes, she's gonna get nerfed. She's probably gonna get nerfed. And now, let me just do some quick changes and we're gonna talk about Priya a bit more, plus some other characters. Let me just... I'm gonna do some changes. One second. And alright guys, this is what we have now. Jayan moves here, Asuri is here, Val is here, Teros is kinda in the middle of all these Gauntlet's characters, and Mordex is on the same spot. And we moved Shang and Tezca here. I decided to leave Imugi here. Honestly, I'm not too sure if Imugi should be here or somewhere over here, but it's not gonna change his situation too much. I would say we need some more time to see more people playing Imugi, especially in tournaments, to judge this character better. I moved Red Raptor up a few characters, and by a few I mean a lot, by the way. And I decided to move Thatch and Ada above BJ. I don't think they're that bad. I really don't think they're that bad. And thing is, Nash still might just be an A tier or so. I think he's a pretty good character. But for the sake of this tiers, I'm just gonna leave him here. Let's just say Nash is gonna be in a B+ tier of his own. Alright, let's just say it like that. And the only characters that are ordered in this B tier are probably the first two. Like Scarlet and Nash. The others are just random, like this. I'm not sure like which one is better than which. So yeah, everything in here is ordered, and yes, in my opinion, Priya is better than Jayan, Jayan is better than Asuri, Val is better than Teros, so on and so forth for the A tier as well. There's gonna be some stuff where some people don't agree. They would probably be like, Teros here, I would put Teros here. Red Raptor here, I would put Red Raptor higher. And that is okay, this is my opinion. If I play against some of these characters, this opinion might change. But yeah, it's not gonna be too drastic if there's not like a huge balance patch or something. So yeah guys, I think this tier list is pretty good. By the way, let me just say that all of these characters are viable. We didn't put anything in C tier because I didn't see anything extremely bad. Every single character is just viable. And someone would, by the way, put Vrax probably a lot higher. They're gonna be like, 9-dex Vrax is pretty crazy. Alright, but if play 9-dex Vrax then and go crazy. No one plays 9-dex Vrax. Like, no one is gonna go crazy realistically on 9-dex Vrax because blasters are horrible. Plus, you're not gonna be doing crazy stuff on lands that you think you will be doing. And by the way, blasters are not horrible, let me not say that. They're not too bad, okay, but they're bad. Let's say below average. And this is pretty debatable, but I was thinking putting Tezca in front of Teros or not, but I guess they're kinda on the exact same spot, I would say. Tezca might just be slightly in front of him, but we're just gonna leave it like this. Doesn't matter too much. I don't want to change this tier list too much. We're gonna have different opinions on the next patch. And that's all we have for the Legends tier list, guys. If you enjoyed today's video, then please scroll down and smack that subscription button like right now, because oh boy, this took like almost 2 hours. Oh my goodness, good luck my editor. So yeah, please scroll down and subscribe to the channel. You help me out a lot like that, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye.